Hey, gamers! Hey, hello, all you gamers out there. Welcome to Gamer World. Welcome to the world of gaming. That's right. That's what we do here all day. We game. Now you might be wondering, what is gaming? Well, if you're wondering that, I guess you're not a real gamer. Gotcha. Finally, you're under arrest. We got him, everyone. We got the fake gamer under arrest. Hello, welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's a beautiful day today, a perfect 72 degrees out. We're playing a real gamer's game today, continuing Seal of the Pharaoh on the 3DO. Some say this is the only real gamer's game. Some say this is the single only one. Everything else, if you play those games, you're a posier. You're a posier. You're only a legit gamer if you play Seal of the Pharaoh on the 3DO, it turns out. This is the one. This is the one. How's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing okay. Hope things are going all right for you. I've got a green tea with me. Green tea with the jasmine. Got the Holy Father achievement in Civ 5 today. Nice. I wrote to the Pope recently, as I'm sure you're aware. I wrote to the Pope. Haven't heard back yet. I wrote a letter last night to, I'm not going to show off that letter. It's not particularly funny or anything. I tracked down the surgeon who did my spinal surgery when I was 15, and I wrote him a letter. It was like, hey, yeah, still holding up, thanks. Yeah, it's still working, thank you. Yep. Still working out, appreciate it. It's funny, the type of spinal surgery that I got, the corrective spinal surgery that I got, it's possible that, you know, at some point after your surgery, it just kind of all falls apart and you need further spinal surgery. But luckily, that has not happened for me, and it doesn't happen for everyone. The surgery itself is still young enough that, you know, people aren't really 100% sure what's going to happen in the future. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The guy who did my surgery is the guy who invented the surgery. The guy who did my surgery is the one who made this surgery that I got. That's still used today. It is. He's generally considered to be like the #1 guy for corrective scoliosis spinal surgery. And I got him, so I got you know, the best odds, I think. I got the best odds of my spine not falling apart at some point. Ba 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 ba. Sky2Phone, thank you for the $2. Jason, did we ever determine if that was a dog in that other game we played, the museum game? No. No, we didn't determine for once and for all whether that was a dog or not, or whether it was a post of some sort. I don't know that we ever will, unless we can somehow track down the, what do you call it, the original photographs. No, this game. I don't know if those are real dogs, or if they're a facsimile. If they're a wretched copy. The Seal of the Pharaoh.
The Pharaoh calls me. In the pyramid, all mysteries will be solved.
Hooray.
Let us tell the astonishing story carved on a lithograph
unearthed from an ancient pyramid. The pyramid appeared suddenly from the ground, turning the land around it to desert and freeing evil spirits. Long ago, your father, wishing to solve its mystery, forced his way into the pyramid alone and never returned. You must fight the evil spirits to find him.
Excellent. All right. Oh, my controller. Again, it's all the way over here. Did you find a walkthrough for this game? No. I got a map, though. I mean, there's an in-game map, but I also have a printed map that I can look at without having to bring the in-game map up. You don't need a walkthrough for this game. One thing I determined playing this game last week is you definitely do not need a walkthrough. As long as you have a map, you're good, because there are really no puzzles that I've encountered so far as I can tell. All the puzzles are like, hey, before you proceed, you need this object. And you go and you get the object, and then you proceed. So if you have a map, you're good. You just go everywhere and you're done. As long as you go everywhere, you can't fail. Alright, so I'm not 100% sure where I am right now, but I think I know, so. Alright, let me... Okay, yeah, I do think I know. Alright. Is this a dog? Probably. But it's evil. So don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. Baby. Hey, babies. You don't need to worry about it. Has anyone adjusted to the insane news so they can live their best life yet? I mean, I'm just writing letters. You know, to various religious figures and corporations. Really, I've been doing my best to... Here's the thing. All the news is going to be not great. But... What aspects of the news do you have control over? Very little of it. You can stay informed without staying hyper-informed. You can maybe wait until certain news is big enough to waft in front of you, because, you know, every day from now until years from now, there's going to be some story about a new law in place that sends little puppies to the puppy oven. There's going to be a bunch of nonsense. And, you know, it's good not to cover your ears and la it away, but hearing literally everything can have kind of the same effect, where it numbs you to it all. Sky2Fall, thank you for the $2. Babies might get it up, get it up. Babies might get ate up by the evil dog. Yeah, the dog might eat a baby or two. It's possible. But, you know, If a baby wanders into the Pharaoh's tomb, I'm just saying, maybe that baby had a short lifeline to begin with. You hear Sony might be discontinuing Blu-rays. Also, my sister told me she hopes I die soon. That's not a great thing for a sister to tell someone, let alone their sibling. I have not heard that, no.
I wish I had those gems.
Oh yeah, here you go.
I've connected the path. You're fine.
Okay. Death of physical media is a genuine concern. Yeah. I certainly hope it does not die out. I don't... Oh. Big fan of physical media. Especially because of how nebulous a lot of non-physical media has become. Also, there's a lot of, like, I don't know, there's a lot of bad bit rates on streaming services. There's some stuff that you really want to watch it in a higher quality. Alright. I don't actually know where I am. I thought I did. Is this the thing that opened up? Oh, I see. No, I do know where we were. Blu-rays were a scam. What's the scam in Blu-rays? What's the scam? I don't know. Just gotta go with your heart. Just gotta go with the vibes. All right. Oh, God, one of these. Laptops should still be made with DVD players in them. Yeah, laptops should have optical drives in general. Oh, God, no! Alright. I'm looking at the map, trying to determine if I should save again. No, probably not. I haven't done all that much. Watching DVDs on my laptop was such a big deal in high school. I feel like there should be something, some new format that's better. You know, Blu-rays have the advantage of being very cheap, like the actual discs themselves to make. DVDs and Blu-rays both. Optical media is very cheap, but it's very slow seeking time, and the requirement in terms of like physical space in a computer is a lot. Should do like what Nintendo did with the Switch. Should have little cartridges that have movies on them. They should sell movies. They'll never do this, but they should just sell movies on like SD cards and stuff. SD cards are pretty cheap at this point. You can fit a movie on a SD card. They'll never do that because, you know, it's too easy to just yoink the files off of it, but that's what they should do. It's not like people aren't going to yoink the files anyway. Exactly. It's not like people aren't going to yoink the files anyway. Too cheap for 4K and UHD and whatever else. Yeah, I don't really... I just got, like... My old TV finally bitted after, like, 10 years. And I finally got a 4K TV, and it's too many Ks, probably. I feel like HDR at least presents, like, interesting new color potential and stuff, but 4K, it's too many Ks. 2K was fine. It's too much. Nice, I got the new map. Alright, this is the last map in the manual. Which... I don't know if that means this is the last map, or if this is just the last map they've deigned to give me in the manual. Unless you're doing professional video production, 4K is totally unnecessary. Yeah, I do 4K stuff for YouTube now, but truthfully, I would not if YouTube's 1080p compression was not terrible. It used to be very good. Now it's very bad. And so I do stuff in 4K so that there could be one version of it on YouTube at least. That looks all right. It's very annoying because it's a considerable amount of additional work for each video. Because here's the thing. You know, I was already doing a lot of art in 4K because, you know, when you're working at 2K, if you work in 4K, then you can zoom in without, you know, without softening the resolution. You can zoom in 2x on the art without it looking softer. When you're doing stuff in 4K, then that same art needs to be 8K. So I've got like a bunch of 8K backgrounds that I do now for the videos, and honestly, for FilmCow stuff, this is absurd. It's absurd. These backgrounds do not need to be 8K, but they are. I got a video coming out next week. It's called Lamp. It's about a lamp. When you see the lamp, know that the original you can watch it in 4K, but know that the original artwork is in 8K. And I'm not even zooming in. I wasn't sure if maybe I would zoom in at some point, so I started to do the art in 8K. It's a bunch of hooey. Hooey, I tell you. I hope there's a save point here.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Wonder how AV1 will play out. Every time YouTube recompresses one of my videos in AV1, it looks worse. They're using AV1 because they can get a smaller file size for around the same quality, but they're really doing it at like a bit rate that's so low that it's like, well, this does not look good. This simply does not look very good. Where the music at? Oh, it's playing. It's let me bump it up. It's just real low. This is what you're missing. Alright. Why don't you just upscale the videos to 4K like how you upscale VGV streams? So, there's a couple of reasons not to do that. That would make the 1080p stuff look even worse in this case. Because of the way that this kind of upscaling works, it would just make the 1080p stuff look worse, and like, then when you watch it at 4K, it also won't necessarily look good because depending on how you're watching it, it might be rescaling multiple times. Alright, where am I going? This way. But yeah, lamp.
You will obtain the necessary weapons to destroy the Sand Devil if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Got it. That Sand Devil's not gonna know what hit him. Son of a gun. Sand Devil. Where am I going? I think either way is fine at this point. Something about the lamp video we're not being told. It's just an experimental video. It's like and like wavelength. You seen wavelength? Wavelength. 1967 experimental film by Canadian artist Michael Snow. Shot from a fixed camera angle that depicts a loft space with an extended zoom over the duration of the film, considered a landmark of avant-garde cinema. It's the one shot of a wall. Wavelength. So yeah, it's, you know, it's like I'm doing wavelength, but with a lamp instead of a wall. It's about basically I'm making a modern wavelength. Wavelength, baby. Where am I? Okay. Seen folding ideas talk about the AVGN, talk about wavelength. Yeah, I have a lot of problems with that video that folding ideas did. It felt mean-spirited to me, but I do think it's a good thing that so many more people know about wavelength now. I saw Wavelength in film school. And it feels like that's a movie that you mostly would see in film school and not elsewhere, so I'm glad that more people are seeing Wavelength. Glad that more people are checking out this hit movie, Wavelengths. It's on YouTube, you can watch it. Nothing, okay. Hoping to find another save point. It's good to know where the save points are, so I can save. There's just nothing here. Babe, I was thinking of watching Wavelength for our date night this Valentine's Day. It's not just wall stuff. It actually happens. That's disappointing. Some stuff happens. Not as much as you would think. It's a movie... it's a movie that makes you contemplate a lot of things. I like Wavelength a lot more than I like, what's that movie with, about the, it's an Andy Warhol thing. It's the shot of the building. The heck was that called? Empire. Is that it? Yeah, Empire. All right. Empire, 1965 American underground film by Andy Warhol. Consists of 8 hours and 5 minutes of slow-motion black and white footage of an unchanging view of New York City's Empire State Building. Silent film does not have conventional narrative or characters and largely reduces the experience of cinema to the passing of time. Warhol stated that the purpose of the film was to see time go by. So, Empire is the sort of experimental film that I genuinely think is not particularly good. It feels like you could come up with all sorts of meanings and all sorts of like artist statements about this movie or whatever. And there's a lot of things people have written about it, but I don't know. Something like Wavelength is way more interesting to me because there's enough things that happen. Not a lot. There's enough things that happen that it's like it feels more intentional. It feels like there's things to actually be gleaned from it. It feels like you can actually get something from the experience of watching it, even though it's mostly just a shot of a wall. Slowly zooming in on the wall. Okay, let's go this way. I feel like I've gotten lost now. Actually, not 100% sure where I am. Okay, I think I know where I am now. Well, I guess this is where I thought I was, but... yeah, okay, we're good. Walking around, seeing what is to be seen. Whoa, 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 whoa! What in the world? What empty areas here. Alphazar, thank you for the $2. When you gonna make a ghost house tutorial? When am I gonna make a ghost house ghost tutorial? I don't know what you mean by that. So I guess never. I suppose I never will. It will never happen. I guess once again I've forgotten where I am. Sky2Fall, thank you for the $5. Empire. is important in the same way that an experiment that melted a beaker is important. Okay, glad we know what happens when we do that. Noted. Sure. There's very few pieces of art that I think the world would be better without. There are some. But very few, even art I do not like. What the heck? Okay. Alright, the manual says elevator to B5. Yeah, I guess I don't really understand where I am. I guess I don't understand at all where I am on the map. Alright, well. At some point I've got to figure it out. Mm-hmm. Alright, so I just walked through a thing. There's only so many places that could be on the map. There's only so many. There's two of those things in the middle of a hallway. Alright, let's see where this leads to. Alright. So I guess I do know where I am now. I'm gonna go back. Oh, I see. I understand how I got confused now. It's all fine. We're all good. This should lead to a dead end. Yeah, get out of here. Oh, I see. Okay, so the map that I have is wrong then? I guess what's going on is the map that I have is wrong. Yeah, because we're at the yellow dot on the right middle. That's where we are. The map says the elevator is the blue dot below and to the right of that. Well, let's go to where the blue dot is. Let's see if there's another elevator there.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Maybe the map being wrong is a metaphor. It's possible the map being wrong is simply a metaphor. Nice. Dang it, another dog. Yeah, this is supposed to... This is where it said the elevator was.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Alright, buddy. Well, we're gonna go a different way now. And see if there's anything that way.
You will obtain the necessary weapons to destroy the Sand Devil if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Okay, so we've been this way. This is not the way I want to go right now. I do want to go this way. And we gotta go to the right. I mean, that's the only way we can go. Gotta go to the right. Gotta skip the first turn to the left. Take the second turn to the left instead. This is going to lead to a room. We've gotten so powerful. Gotten so powerful. Most things lead to rooms. Yeah, eventually. Eventually it does. Oh, cool. I think that's a one-time save spot, though. There's also a secret door here that opens up. What? Alright, apparently every time I move, I'm gonna get hurt right now. Let me see if there's anything about this in the manual. No, I guess we're on our own. Take as few steps as possible. What a pain in the patootie. Kinda want to look around though. How do I get this dig mask off of me? There's a dead end up ahead, so I'll do that first. Nice, we got some gold. There's another dead end this way. Nothing. This is gaming, baby.
Use the mist of joy to take off the mask.
I don't have a mist of joy, do I? I don't think so. Yeah, we gotta find the mist of joy. I want you to know that the path ahead that we're going on is just a big wave. We're on the top left there. So at this point they've given us essentially like the maximum number of spaces that we have to walk. I don't even know if this is the right way, but it's the way we're going. We're looping it, baby. Ugh. I wonder if it's possible to, like, be essentially, like, completely locked out of completing the game if you reach this point without enough health, like, potions. I wonder if you pick up enough potions along the way to carry you through or not. Clearly, if you do not act cautiously with your movements, you just simply run out of life. Nice, more money. What, that killed me? I still had multiple health left. Alright, well, we gotta do all this again. I still had multiple points of health left. It only takes one health at a time. What the heck? Alright, apparently I need to be a little bit more cautious. Apparently just talking to a starfish will open a secret passage if you encountered a starfish yet. Yeah, 2 streams ago. We're nearing the end of the game. We're pretty far in. we're pretty far into the mysteries. We've seen that starfish like 5 or 6 times at this point. The starfish and I go way back. doing a little bit worse this time. Could have been more economical there. Let's get our bag of money. I actually think it might be wrong to walk down this hallway. I don't think there's anything at the end of it. It's good to get the health. I think next time, if I get kicked out again.
Use the mist of joy to take off the mask.
If I get kicked out of life again, I'm gonna knock all the way down that hallway. You poisoned? No. I'm wearing an evil mask. Mists of joy, those blue bottles? No, those are holy water. They're offensive weapons. What we are on right now is the path towards, hopefully, the mist of joy. I only hope that it's at the end of this wiggly path and not that I have to go through this path again with the mask on. I'm hoping that this is a one-time mask path. More money, baby! What do we need all this money for? Okay. I guess that's it. It just fell in front of us in the past. And we got it again. Nice. Devoid, thank you for the $1.99. This game makes... Oh, no! LSD-DE look like a normal game. I don't think this game's all that weird. It's got some strange ideas about how to make a game. It's got some strange ideas about making games and what they should be. All right. I believe we're approaching the end of the Wiggles here. Yeah. It's our first choice. Which means to the right is a dead end. It's a secret path, a secret door to the left that we don't have open yet. Oh, hello.
Give me some money. I'll let you go through.
Thank you. Alright, I don't want to go through the secret door yet. I want to see what's this way first.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Following the map, you son of a gun. I'm following it. What the heck? Oh no, this is normal. Okay. I misread the map. Oh, more money. Okay. Hooray! We did it. We got the money. Max KO. Thank you for the $2. There's the Scorpion, Jaleel White. I actually have no idea who the English voice actors in this game are. Is that a weapon? Alright. I have no clue. They seem to have hired good voice actors, which for this era is not a guarantee. But, like, I've enjoyed every single voice that I've heard, but I have no idea who they are. And, the manual doesn't have credits. I'm hoping that if we get to the end of the game, that they'll have the English voice cast listed. Alright, gotta go through the secret door now. This will lead to a big room. Oh my god, why is this weapon so much worse? can't really be worse, is it? Maybe it's only worse on certain enemies. I don't know how the weapons in this game work. I feel like I've run into a number of weapons that simply work way worse than previous ones. And I can't tell, because it's not like weapons have multiple qualities. Like, you know, different types of damage that they do. As far as I can tell, everything just seems to do damage. So it feels like every weapon that you get should be better than the previous one, because they have one quality, the weapon damage. But that's not the case, which makes me think maybe they have other qualities that I just don't understand what they could possibly be. It's not impossible. Oh, good. Alright, so we're going to go to the left. Keep going straight. Once we reach this wall, there's a room to the right that we probably want to go into. Background music is putting me to sleep. It's very meditative. Is there nothing in this whole room? Is there nothing in here? I guess. Oh well. The pink bar is how many bosses you have left. So I have 5 bosses left. Man, we're not anywhere close to beating this game then. We're just at the end of the maps in the manual. Unless there's a big boss rush or something. These traps are so silly. There's a trap here. Oh, you're holding your little stuffed animal? All right. All right, no traps today. Getting so much holy water. Alright, so this path is... Oh, it says there's a secret door here, but clearly this is a regular door. This is a normal door. Oh, I can't open it. It is a secret door. I can't open it. It's secret. It's not really a secret door. It's more of a locked door. It's just a door that's locked. Nice. Alright, I got another one of those. Got him, no problem. Another water. Jeff, thank you for the $1.99. Like the door, this money is secret. Shh. Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate it, Jeff. I won't tell anyone. Maybe that opened the door. No, that's one of a handful of things I need to open something. When the door opens, you'll hear it. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay.
You don't have the tear of Jeb?
No, I don't have the tear of Jeb, sorry. Alright, I guess I need to go back now. Yeah, there's a boss there, and I would need the tear of Jeb, which I don't have, so... Pretty sure there's at least one, like, spinny thing that I haven't found yet. There's at least one spinny thing for which I have not yet uncovered. So time to go everywhere again. Time to go everywhere. Time to see everything. Just in case. No. You know what's funny? I feel like I would truly love this game if it just showed you where you are on the map when you bring the map up, as opposed to just showing you the map. I feel like that one change, because I do have a lot of fondness for this game. I do like this game. But I don't think I could love this game without it showing me where the where I am on the map. Because otherwise, I gotta have a map out. Constantly losing track of my place on it. The monotony of it all, I could deal with. I could deal with monopoly. I could deal with monotony. There's even a comfort to some sorts of monotony. Walking through the dungeon, whacking the bad guys. I don't understand why there's nothing in this room. Just sort of feels like I'm missing something in this room. Anything in here? Anything in here? No. And we're gonna go back and we're gonna go to that elevator again. It's one thing that I haven't done is gone down that elevator. I mean, I have gone down the elevator, but we haven't done much beyond that. I'll still look around just to make sure there's nothing I'm overlooking.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Hey, buddy. Buddy, I got your map right here. I got your map right here, buddy. Hey, I got it right here. Your map. I got your map right here. Alright, we're going back into the big loop. The huge pain loop. The loop of pain that we were in before. The big painful loop. Less painful this time. A lot of walking. A lot of walking. Oh, we got a trap. That means we're near the end of the loop. It's good news for being out of loop fans. And any second now.
Use the mist of joy to take off the mask.
I know. All right. Use the mist of joy to take off the mask. Use the mist of joy to take off the mask. Hey, don't forget to use the mist of joy whenever possible. Take off the mask. It's a potion we didn't have before. I wonder if there's any more. Oh. I don't know why I'm wasting time going everywhere. When I know where I should be going in the elevator, because I haven't been in the elevator yet. I haven't been in that area. Clearly, that's where I need to go. It's the one place I haven't been. It's much less likely that I've secretly missed something. Because I have missed something. The elevator. I haven't gone in it. Alright, before I go there... So far, I've seen 80 feature films from last year. It's a good number. Good number of movies. Alright. No! Be gone! Getting close to the elevator. Getting close to the elevator.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot the elevator's not where it's marked on the map. Well. That's okay, I remember where the elevator actually is. On a video I just watched, when the gold head says take out the map, he does show you where you are. Oh. Okay. So you can see where you are when the head tells you. Is that it? I don't want to go back just to test that. Is that what those heads are for? You can see where you are if one of the heads happens to pop up. Is that it? It's not super useful, but it is useful if you've gotten lost. To reorient to yourself. Son of a gun. Is that really all that was in here? I can't believe it. I should have done this immediately. Have we gotten all the things now? I didn't hear the secret door opening music. Or not music, sound.
You will obtain the necessary weapons to destroy the Sand Devil if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Alright, I've turned the keys that come out of the wall.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
I know where I am. But let's see on the map. Let's see it. There we go. Alright, it tells me now. Oh, I really wish I had this dot on the screen all the time. Alas. Might go back up so I can save. Just in case we don't make any more progress today. It's always possible. See if I can remember where the save point is. Is this it? Yes, excellent. Bark, bark. Alright, I'm gonna go on the assumption that I've turned enough knobs now to get the weapon. And that the weapon... I think the weapon's gonna, like, fall out in one of those rooms that didn't do anything. I think one of the rooms in which nothing happened when I entered.
You will obtain the necessary weapons to destroy the Sand Devil if you turn the keys that come out of the wall.
Mm-hmm. Oh. It's just a regular save point, okay. I'm glad I got another one of those. Alright, we're walking up to the loopy-loop area.
Use the mist of joy to take off the mask.
Yeah, the mist of joy. I got it. Yeah. Mist of joy, no problem. Love that joyful mist. I've passed the test. I've solved the riddle. Oh boy, I would love to be done with this section. I feel like my energy's been drained a little bit. Just a little bit by this stuff. Gotta figure out who I'm writing to tonight. I've been writing a letter every night. At least one letter. Nice, we got more mist. Gotta figure out who I'm gonna write to. It's gonna be someone wacky, I think. Thanks Charles for attempting to walk through stuff. I'm pretty sure that one of the empty rooms that I went into is not empty once you've turned all the knobs, which I think I have at this point. There was a lot of knobs. I just... I want to go to the right.
Try taking out the map. You'll know where you are.
I do know where I am, but just so the audience knows. Just so you at home. There I am, right there. I'm about to go to that little room just to see if there's anything there, and then I'm going to leave the little room and go back and go to the larger room to the right. Yeah, nothing here. Okay. Well, let's hope I've got all the knobs turned this time. let's hope all the knobs have been turned. Oh no. Alright, nothing in this room. That's okay. It's not the room I'm expecting anything to be in. Oh, can save again, sure. It's the object you're throwing. It's a axe, I guess. believe it's some sort of axe. It's a very strange looking axe. Here it is. But I think it's an axe. Alright. So there's an empty room up ahead. I don't know if this is the empty room that I was thinking of, but this might be. No one's here. So maybe not. I do think... Yeah. Maybe there's one knob that I just haven't found yet. I feel like it's possible I've missed a knob somewhere. Although, where it could possibly be, I have no idea. I feel like I've found quite a few knobs. Are the bathrooms in this place? Buddy, you're looking at them. It's like we're in the Louvre. People rightfully made fun of J.K. Rowling for at some point declaring that wizards used to just kind of, they didn't have plumbing. Instead, they would just kind of go wherever and magic it away. They would just sort of magic their poo-poos and pee-pees away. They would just be like, 1 second, I have to poop right there in this room. They would poo-poo and pee-pee and magic it away. That's the thing that she said. And it is a very silly thing to say. I will also say the French aristocracy did the exact same thing, except they did not magic it away. They just pooped and peed in their mansions on the floor. On the floor. I don't actually know where I am now. Ah! Man, that was a lot of damage. That was a lot of ding-dang damage. these bozos again. What the heck? Alright. That's okay. We did save. I don't remember exactly where the save point is, so I'm gonna have to reorient myself on the map. Place to call it for the night. Yeah, I do want to figure out where I am though. Will you remember by next Friday? Well, I mean, that's the thing. I'm going to leave myself a note. This is just a screensaver from the 90s. No. No. This is a gamer's game, baby. This is gameplay. Alright, I know where I am. Well, we'll continue this next week. That's right. More of this next week. More of it next week, baby. Special thanks to the FilmCow Patreon supporters. Greatly appreciate the support. More of this next week. More of this next week. I need to get to the end of this game, because I have considered... speedrunning this game. I've considered speedrunning it. Well, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing something on the Sega Saturn. Something on the Sega Saturn, baby. Not sure what it'll be, but it'll probably be a good one. Probably be a good game. Go write some more letters. I'm gonna go use one of my wonderful fountain pens on some of my wonderful stationery. I gotta write a wonderful letter. But to whom? I just don't know. I don't... All my ideas... You know, I have all this stationery now, and all this ink, and all these pens. And I keep thinking it's going to be real easy to just write a bunch of letters. And the thing is, like, writing the actual letter is pretty easy. I can come up with that no problem. But I just don't know who to send it to. I just... Oh, I gotta meet more people. Gotta meet more people. Gotta figure out more random companies to write to. Or a more consistent bit about writing to them. So, like, what am I gonna... I could use the phone book. I could use the phone book Postal service has been running slow recently. I feel like in the past when I've mailed a letter in the United States, like if I've mailed a letter to someone in the same state, for instance, it usually shows up like within a day or two. Out of state, it's usually like 3 to 5 days. It's been taking like 2 or 3 weeks. Something's going on in the USPS. They're having problems. I know there's occasionally I go on USPS subreddit where like USPS employees talk about stuff that's going on, and there's been a lot of political effort to destroy the United States Postal Service and replace it with private companies. And so, like, there's just been a lot of budget cuts, a lot of increases and stuff. And one of the things that's been happening recently is if you've gotten any packages through USPS and noticed weird delays, especially weather delays. And you might think, oh, there has been some pretty intense weather recently. Well, according to postal workers on Reddit, so take this for what it's worth. According to postal employees on Reddit, there have been various slowdowns that they have been asked to specifically just reference as weather delays. They've been asked to just flag everything as a weather delay. When the delay is the fact that they're backed up and don't have enough employees to manage the package flow. Don't know if this is true or not, but there have been a handful of postal employees who've stated this. Must be that government weather machine I keep hearing about. Finally, evidence of the government weather machine. So yeah, I guess weird time to be mailing letters. I'm gonna keep doing it though. Who should I write to? Well, I'll figure it out. It's not your problem. This is my problem. If not now, when? I feel like this might actually be this might be in the age of literacy. So since since reading and writing has been mandated educational parameter, there's probably not been a time during this period in which fewer people are writing physical letters, just percentage-wise. This is probably the time in which writing a handwritten physical letter is going to have the most impact, because it's going to be the most uncommon. Because, you know, it's... once you reach the age of literacy, you know, people are sending letters all the time. People are sending letters constantly. And then, you know, you got telephone. Telegram comes out, and telephone, all these teleservices, and letters less common. And now the internet, over the past, like since the 90s, has been eroding away at the physical letter. So I just feel like now is the time to send handwritten physical letters to people. Now is the time. Because honestly, how many of those do you get, unless specifically you know someone like me who's doing this, or you are that person yourself? How many of these physical letters are you getting? Not a lot. Now's the time. Now's the time to do it. I'm gonna do it. Might do some live streams of it too. I might live stream my letter writing. Maybe that'll help. I have too much stationery. I mean, I have exactly as much stationery as I want. But it occurred to me that if I write one letter every single day, if every day I write a letter, that's 365 letters a year. And, you know, I've got a lot of stationery. I've got more than 365 pages of stationery. I've got some pads that have like 50 pages on it each. I'm gonna figure out exactly how much I have. Cause like how many years is it gonna take me to go through this stationery? I hadn't thought about this aspect of it. I was just like, oh, 50 pages, sure. But then, it's like, oh, that's 50 days worth of letter writing. This is one pad. If I'm writing a letter every single day, I gotta write more than one letter a day. I gotta write 10 letters a day. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll write 10 letters every day. On my live stream. My letter writing live stream. My dad became very upset with me because I wouldn't send letters back to him. I had to explain to him he has a device that allows to communicate in real time and I can't be bothered. Yeah. Yeah, this is just not a thing that a lot of people have an interest in at the moment. Seem to love giving yourself homework. The thing is, I enjoy doing it. I just wish I had a larger Rolodex, I guess. Sounds like you may have a lifetime supply of stationery already. Yeah, I probably do. Yeah. I was looking up writing the UK royal family, and honestly, like, I thought it was funny writing the Pope. There's something about that I thought was amusing. The more I looked into writing the royal family, the less interested I was in it, even like in the cynical way that I was doing it. There are people who are, I'm sure anyone who lives in the UK already knows this inherently. Like, even if you don't know this factually, you probably know this in your heart. There are people who spend a lot of their time writing to the royal family and collecting the responses that they get from the offices. There's whole communities of people who just every birthday that a royal has, every holiday, they send messages off to the family members because because they'll get responses back, and they collect all of the different form responses. Thank you so much for thinking of us during this holiday seasons. What about Gary? Oh, I could write to Gary. I hadn't even thought about this. I could write to Gary. I'd considered writing to some fountain pen people or whatever, but they all have such beautiful handwriting, and I feel a little bit embarrassed about my very bad handwriting. But I feel like Gary wouldn't judge me. I feel like Gary, Gary's got nice handwriting. He's got fine handwriting, but he doesn't seem like he would get a letter in the mail from someone and be like, "Oh, look at this gross handwriting. Look at this disgusting, terrible handwriting." I don't know if Gary has a P.O. box though, or an address I could mail to. Gary the horse. No. There's a guy named Gary. It's a guy named Gary. I gotta tune into some of Gary's live streams. Here's a
Hi, it's Gary. Welcome to today's live broadcast. How are we all doing today?
Doing great.
Awesome. Sorry, bit of a frog in my throat.
Oh no.
Let's start with a look at the weather.
Yeah, let's see the weather.
I've already mentioned their weather, so let me just check this and then go to Safari. So currently we're at 24 Celsius or 75 Fahrenheit.
Mm-hmm.
And we're predicted today to get up to 35 Celsius, which is 95 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
So starting to get some warm days now. Tomorrow's going to
I love that Gary uses the Safari web browser. Sorry. I love it, Gary. Yeah, Gary. Gary Ives. EVES. On YouTube. Get the temperature in Gary's Valley just like here you do. Get the temperature there too. But yeah, he does a lot of fountain pen video stuff that I enjoy watching. Maybe right to that guy who reviews fast food. Review, bruh? Yeah, I could... I don't have... Does he have a P.O. box? He lives, like, within 5 minutes of me. He's very close, so it might... even if I'm right into his P.O. box, it might be a little too close. I would write to him, though. Seems like the sort of person who would enjoy getting a handwritten letter. Fold it into an airplane to deliver it to him. Yeah, I could do that. That would be a little bit... He's had problems with, like, stalkers and stuff in the past. I don't want to do anything that would alarm the man. I have nothing but love and respect for Report of the Week. Ring his doorbell, hand it to him directly, then run awkwardly away into the cornfield. Well, around here it would be into the swamp, but I can do that. Alright, that'll be it for tonight. I'm gonna go off and write my letters. Oh, they're gonna be good ones. Oh, let me tell you. Ooh. They're gonna be such good letters. I got a new fountain pen. My mother sent me one a little early for my birthday. It's beautiful pen. It's got these little golden bunnies on it. Got these little gold bunnies. Let's see if I had a photo on my phone. I did not. I'll show it off at some point. I see the gold bunny pen. I can probably show like an online photo. Yeah, okay. Here's the one that my mother sent me. It's it's got little gold bunnies on it. Let's zoom in on the bunny. There's one of the bunnies. It's a little bunny. Goomba, thank you for the $5. I love fountain pens. What fountain pen do you have? Do you know? Oh, I got a bunch of them. At this point, I have too many fountain pens. There was a point at which I was trying to keep them all inked, but I got too many, and it was becoming dangerous for the pens. But yeah, I got quite a few. I largely fountain pens get very expensive. There's a lot of very high-end, very expensive fountain pens. So I've been primarily interested in the inexpensive ones. I've been interested in the cheaper fountain pens. But I do have a wide collection of those. So I got a lot of the Hongdians and Jinhaos. I got a lot of the I got a Pilot Metropolitan and the Lamy Safari, Lamy, that kind of stuff. Don't have many that have a large cost associated with them. It's funny, I think the most expensive fountain pen that I actually do have is the one that I like the least. The Trusted Preppy. Yeah, I use the Preppy for addressing envelopes. I've got, just because that has such a good seal. Let's see, what is this? Yeah, I got this fountain pen. It's the Diplomat Viper. Here it is, Diplomat Viper. I loved the way that this pen looked. All Viper-like. The Diplomat Viper. There's things I like about it. Like this cap has a magnetic snap, so yeah, just kind of put it here and it snaps on, which is neat. What I don't like about it is the nib, like, it doesn't lock into place, which means sometimes when you're screwing this back on after having filled the converter, the nib gets out of alignment, and you've got to spin it all the way around, rotating it until it gets back. It also, the second thing I don't like about it is I've got a pretty reasonably firm grip on my fountain pen, but even so, like this section, the only part that's untextured is where you hold, and it is a little bit slippery. Not enough that it makes the pen unusable or anything. It's just a little slippy. Looks like if Razor made a pen. I like that it's all snaky. The other pen that I have, that I do actually like, one second. It's a Sailor pen. Sailor makes my very favorite inks, so I thought I'd get one of their pens. I found a picture on Reddit someone posted of it. It's the Sailor Shikiori Grateful Crane. Here it is. Grateful Crane. Sailor Four Seasons Grateful Crane. This one I love. I cannot get enough of this. This one might be my favorite fountain pen. Have a Emosine Singularity, Lamy Safari, Jinhao 159, JMO Classic Fountain Pen, Cross Ventura, Waterman, and a few others. I have 19 fountain pens. Nice. Yeah, I put off getting into fountain pens for a while because I tend to overdo things, and I do have a lot now. And a lot of ink. The ink's probably the only thing that's actually like a problem, how much ink I have, because, you know, that doesn't last forever. It does last a long time, but it's also really hard to go through one whole bottle, let alone, you know, 40 bottles or something. But there's so many beautiful colors. Drink them eventually. I gotta drink them. Gotta drink the ink. Deserve a beautiful feather pen. Yeah, I don't want a feather pen. I do have some dip pens. Got some glass dip pens. I like the glass dip pens. That helps me use more of the ink, because I don't have to pen up a whole pen, or ink up a whole pen. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night, everyone. A great morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Have a good one. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.